Alright, folks, once again, it's Twisted Nightmare Gaming. Back at you again with another deck profile. As I stated in a previous profile, stay tuned because I have a really bad deck idea coming for you. It does involve zombies. As you see, seeing as how the first monster you see is Ash. The other deck was kind of like a 40 to 50 card zombie mash. This is an actual exact 60 card zombie mash. But there are two primary themes in this deck. I mean, you're gonna see some of the staple zombie shit in here like always. That's not gonna be what surprises you. It's gonna be two particular archetypes of zombies, and you'll see in a minute. But let's get started. Let's go. Double Ash, double Bell, self-explanatory. Hand traps. You need them. You love them. They're gonna be in everything pretty much almost everything that I run, except for a lot of the extremely fun decks that I play. I mean, I could put cherries, I could put ogre. Actually, I'd put cherries in here just to keep the zombies in here, just to be funny. And I may revise it later just to show cherries, but that won't be anytime soon. One Gozuki and his brother Mizuki, and you know we always run those with 3. Like I said, zombie staples, triple solitaire. This isn't the surprise in the deck. Triple, actually no, just double, because I was running one Gozuki, and I didn't have space for a third. I think he might be in the side deck though. And then here comes the first surprise. I do run Vamp-Dreds in here. It is actually quite funny. One Amina, one Core, 2 Hound Horde, 2 Revenants. And I do run the majority of the rituals. I run 3 in particular. One Battle Lord, one Executioner, and of course double spawn. To be perfectly honest with you, it's really easy to get these out. I actually have done a good amount of playtesting with this. Getting those out, and truthfully, you could stop right there because that's sitting right around, what, the 20 monster mark alone, or just over. And I could make a 40 card deck just doing that. And I mean that might happen soon-ish, but not right this moment. That right there should be enough, but I mean, it wouldn't be me if I didn't add more zombies to it. And if you remember in a previous profile, you'll see. One Shadow Vampire, one Familiar, 2 Fraulein, one Grimson, one Red Baron, one Retainer, one Scarlet Scourge. Like I said, it is 100% a zombie mash. And there are a lot of interchangeable parts in this deck, because the side deck actually does run stuff that has nothing to do with some of these. But then I could literally take out that entire engine if need be, or the majority of that engine, and then still run the deck the way I want. But because this is a zombie deck, because I thought it was funny, triple rivalry. Double Vamp-Dred Revolution, which basically serves the purpose of using this as Jar of Avarice, because it puts 5 zombies back into my deck, shuffles it, and I draw a card. Double Domain. Double Domination, which is basically Vampire's Solemn Judgment. But if I use it to negate a monster effect, I gain life points equal to that monster's original attack. Triple Vamp-Dred Revolution Origin, which is the ritual spell for it. And what good ritual deck doesn't come without the triple pre-prep and double prep? You know, you got this solo Monster Reborn, but then I thought it was going to be funny to throw a Monster Reborn in there just to be stupid. But it's hilarious because it actually works in the deck. Triple Burial. Yeah, this kind of actually somewhat went in reverse because of how I ended up laying it out, because I kind of forgot to put it back. Because I had already profiled some of this stuff in another deck, and I just forgot to switch it back. Ain't a zombie deck without the Book of Life. Foolish. Upstart. Because we like having a little bit of peace. And I have one board white. That is it for the main deck. Again, this deck is absolutely stupid to play. Because, yes, it isn't the greatest in consistency. And there are a lot of, like I said, interchangeable parts. I can do a lot of dumping with the standard of Unizombie or Gozuki dropping stuff into the grave. I can easily get the ritual spell. So, and then with the vampires, it's not hard to get the stuff that I need out with them either. But like I said, the deck is actually kind of fun. It will give you a headache if you don't draw stuff that you need or don't get to the stuff that you need. Let's see. 15 card extra deck. I actually was able to make an exact 15 card extra deck just because because it was not as hard as I thought it was going to be, and it wasn't annoying to do it. So, of course, Boar Load. Because I ain't got Boar Sword, because I ain't got that Boar Sword money right now. We ain't trying to get the Boar Sword just yet. Probably sometime in the next month I'll have one. Link Karibo, because you know, you can't have a deck with some level 1s without running a Link Karibo. Saryuja, Summon Sorceress, because why not? As you see, it's not hard to get a bunch of zombies on the field to do this bullshit with her. Underclock, Double Sucker. That is it for the Link monsters. One Dampier Vampire Sheridan, number 22, and a Pilgrim Reaper. Because we like to deck thin. Because we like to deck thin. He's in here just because he's a fucking beater. Literally, that's the only reason why he's in here. He's a fucking beater. It's a 45 beater. That's it. I don't really use his detached to switch to defense and then negate an activation of a spell or trap. So we don't really use that very often unless I have no choice. Bills, because it's Bills doing Bills things in a deck full of dark monsters with some dark tuners. Because it's Bills, goddammit. Because most zombie decks, you know, who doesn't use him in the damn zombie deck? And then triple Red Eye Zombie Necro Jarrigan, just because I really like running Red Eye Zombie Necro Jarrigan in these decks now. And he's a generic zombie. He's a generic Synchro. It's literally, he's a generic monster. Generic as hell. And the part that makes it funny is, I mean, 9 times out of 10, he'll be over 3K. So most shit can't run over him naturally. But that's it for the main and the extra. Let's go into the side. And here comes the interchangeable parts of the deck. When I was saying the extra deck and the side, the main deck, I have interchangeable parts in both parts. So, one Doom King Balrog, double Tatsu Necro. That's it for the main deck side monsters. One Judgment, one of my trademarks, double Transmigration, and then the third Vampire Domination. And then everything else is extra deck siding. Everything else. Second Dampier, Cowboy, number 23, number 41, 107, and Flare Metal. And then for Synchros, because I don't side any links, Catastor and Black Rose. Like I said, the thought of smashing multiple zombie archetypes into one is a really bad effing idea. But somehow I did make it work with this 60 card pile of mush. Yes, I will call it a 60 card pile of mush. But as you know, as you've noticed, I particularly specialize in BS decks and zombies. And that kind of rings true with this. No, I don't run the zombie world in here because I'm not really caring to turn your shit into zombies. It's really a message of getting my shit on the field to stop your shit. If I stop yours, I don't need to do anything with yours. I don't really care. But if I give a chance, I'll actually run this also in a regional one day or at my locals just to be funny. The next time I get a chance to actually go into a tournament at my locals, which more likely be cool stuff. I'll probably run this because my partner wanted me to run this. He wanted me to run like one of my other decks just because he wanted to see me make people Mayakashi's. He wanted me to run that in a tournament. He wants me to run that at the next regionals in Kissimmee next year. And then if I so choose, I could run Gravekeepers if I decide to go to Tallahassee or Gainesville. Or Gainesville and Jacksonville, wherever the hell the next regionals are in Florida besides Kissimmee. Because it's the closest one in my house. But anyways, folks, that was it for this deck profile. Stay tuned. We got more coming for you. I actually do, for all my Pokemon fans that are subscribed to us. We do have some more Pokemon stuff coming up in the coming weeks. People that I know who play are really, wanting me to profile their stuff. So it's just a matter of coordinating their schedules with mine. So we'll probably do that the next time with a couple of the people, and you'll probably see some returning faces like CJ and Alex for those deck profiles as well. Vanguard, stay tuned. Twisted's probably gonna have some stuff for you coming up at the beginning of the year, because things have been quite hectic and he hasn't been able to get some of the stuff out like he wanted to, and we apologize for that. It's just, life happens. I think people can understand life happens quite often. So, and sometimes it's in the cruelest of fashions. But don't forget, like I said, like we said in every video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell for all notifications. Make sure you hit it 3 times, of course. Also, I'm just going to throw this out there. I know Lunarstar103 on her channel is going to be posting up a poll coming up sometime this week that we will probably have end probably right after Christmas. That way we can start prepping for what we're going to do. It's going to be a little bit late because it's going to be like a New Year's / 1,000 subscriber special, because, recently like a couple months ago, she did hit 1,000 subs. She's actually at 1,100 and change now, pushing 12, which, is amazing in its own right. I've always told her I'm proud of her progression and how she's been doing things over the last few years, and the fact that she's really just started growing more and more gradually over the last year or so. It's been amazing watching that happen, and just definitely go check out her page. She's got a lot of fan theories. She does a lot of reviews. We occasionally do Yu-Gi-Oh related stuff on her channel as well. But that's it for, like, news and updates and everything. Next year we will have more wrestling content on the channel more often. Like I said, life happens. We haven't been able to get out to a lot of the events that we wanted to get to. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was supposed to go out to 2 shows over the past weekend. One on Thursday, one on Saturday. And I couldn't make it either because my transportation wasn't the most reliable. So, for that I apologize. But, like I said, starting next year, we'll get more wrestling content on the channel more often. No, it won't be a lot of mainstream. It'll always be indie, because that's what we do the best. We keep a lot of the indie stuff on the channel. We don't push a lot of the mainstream, like the WWE's, primarily WWE, because right now, I've stated it before, WWE's programming right now, minus NXT, has been 100% trash. And I don't get to go out to NXT shows very often anyways, because I work those nights. So, yeah, there's that. But I know for a fact that I'm going to hit Atomic Revolutionary Wrestling. Their show in January, so is Twisted, and we're going to be doing an upcoming collaboration with another YouTuber that we know, which is Geeks on Fleek. This is my homegirl Casey's channel, so be on the lookout for that collaboration sometime next year as well. We do have a few interviews scheduled starting the beginning of next year as well with some wrestlers in the area. So be on the lookout for those. We'll make sure we post those, notifications and updates and stuff on the Twisted Nightmare Gaming Facebook and Instagram, which I know I gotta get better at posting stuff on Instagram, because I don't really fucking use Instagram. We've all made this known. I've made this known plenty of times. I don't fucking use Instagram that often, but I will start using it more often to help bring people in, But I do, like we said, we always do appreciate everyone who does subscribe to us and does watch our stuff. Also, to everyone who has helped us get out there a little bit more, we absolutely love y'all for that. We do appreciate y'all. So, again, this is Nightmare, Twisted Nightmare Gaming. Y'all stay tuned for more things for great things that are coming in 2019, and y'all keep it classy, bruh. Bye.